Good morning, friends. How are y'all? It is Sunday the 16th and it is cold and rainy. I say cold, it's chilly. I'm in Texas. Outside, so I'm just getting up, getting started, and I'm gonna make me a breakfast sandwich. And if you notice, I'm actually having hot tea today. Usually I drink cold tea. So this is just a K-cup. It's like what K-cup did I use? Just a Caribbean one. I've actually never tried it, and I'm gonna add some sugar-free pumpkin creamer. Let me grab that. So I bought this yesterday at the store. So it's just a pumpkin spice sugar-free creamer. See how I like that? I was just craving hot coffee. I usually don't like hot coffee too much, and then I'm gonna make me a breakfast sandwich. I'm just gonna do an egg, a couple pieces of Canadian bacon, this big slash of pepper jack cheese, and I was gonna do it on a bagel because I remembered I bought bagels yesterday, but what I forgot is that I bought blueberry bagels, so I don't think that would go good on a sandwich. But I bought these for the first time, these sandwich thins to use for sandwiches this week. So instead I'm gonna put my breakfast sandwich on here. So let me put all that together and I'll show you the end product. And I'm not prepping any breakfast sandwiches for the week because, like I said, I did buy these blueberry bagels, which I absolutely love. I just didn't want one right now. I was really craving eggs. But these are delicious with the triple berry cream cheese. You'll see these probably later in the week. Hell, I may have a snack later for one of these. They are higher calorie, but I don't mind. Okay, that literally took way less than 10 minutes and it looks delicious. So, one egg didn't look like enough. So instead of adding another egg and another, 70, 80 calories, I actually just did a little bit of egg whites, probably not more than 3 tablespoons. So that's what I'm gonna count that as. And then I have my coffee, and I tried the coffee. It's really good, which is crazy since I don't really drink hot coffee that often. But I may have 2 glasses of that. But anyways, I think later today I'm gonna have a little update about the future of my weight loss journey, the future of my fitness journey and all that. I woke up and I've been thinking about it on and off for a while now, and this morning as soon as I woke up I was really thinking about it. So I think I'm gonna share my thoughts. Nothing's decided yet, but I'm gonna go into that. Okay, see you in a bit. So I decided to have a second cup of coffee, and I'm watching Married at First Sight season 2. I'm late to the party. And then I'm gonna work on some stuff for church. Okay, I got an order in, which I wasn't expecting. And this is the final. I had done a 3-month trial of the Ellie workout subscription, and it's been more than 3 months since I've had it because I've skipped a few times. So today's my final one, and I'm not gonna extend it. I'm not gonna buy another 3 months because I don't need workout clothes that much, even though I do work out a lot. Okay, so let's see what I got. I don't even remember, to be honest. Okay, so I got 3 items, which is normal. Oh, this is interesting. It's a little tank top. Oh, I thought it was different in the back. It's that sheer material. I really like the color, and then it has a little hole cut out in the back. I got a small, and I have to say this is looking really little. So when I try that on, we'll have to see. And then I got the matching color of tights, and they have pockets on both sides, which I absolutely love. It says they're dry wicking. But in these, I also got in a small. I like my tights to be quite tight. These feel really, really nice. And then the third item I got is this little sweater pullover. I figured since it was winter, I kind of picked this outfit since it came with something different. Usually it's a sports bra, a tank, and then the pants. So I'm really enjoying this. It seems nice. To be honest, this white or creams, I typically ruin so quickly. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And I got this one in a size small, which, you know what? I didn't think I ordered this in a small. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I said a medium because I wanted it to be oversized. But anyhow, I'm about to go work in the yard, so maybe I'll put this on and see. And I'm working out today too. So I'm washing a load of delicates right now, so I'll go ahead and throw these in there, and then I'll put it on and see how it looks later today. Okay, so here's the outfit. I'm not sure if this is the best way to show it, but it's what I'm gonna do. Sorry about them. They just decided to play right now, of course. Hey guys, can y'all calm it down for a sec? But anyways, I absolutely love these tights. The size small is perfect, but they feel so good. They're like smooth, but kind of thick. I would definitely say they're more of a winter type. They're pretty high-waisted. Hang on. Okay, so I think they calmed down for a sec. But they just feel really good, and I like this size small, and they're the length I like. I don't like them to stop like mid-calf, so I really like these. But the top, the sweater, I absolutely love. I like how the sleeves have this little cinching, and then it has the little waistband as well. And it's not super long. The pocket is nice and big. It is burning up. This is so freaking warm. But I have it unzipped and all the way open. I think I like it like that. But you can also, I mean, if you're somewhere and it was like really cold, you can definitely zip it up. Yeah, and then it comes up. So that works too. So let me take off the top and I'll show you the little tank. Okay, here's the tank. I do wish I would have sized up. I wouldn't say it was too little, but I just like mine a little looser. The chest area, it's kind of tight around the chest area. It's not really pulling though. I mean, it's definitely not too big. I just think I would have liked it a little better, a little bigger. But as you can see, it's not very long, but that's okay. What's kind of throwing me off, and it totally could just be me, is the neck. I feel like this part goes really far to my neck versus more on my shoulders. So that's just something like I have to get used to. And then the back. And then the back just has, sorry, this is like horrible. I'm not like a wardrobe blogger or whatever. The back just has like that small hole detailing. And I just put on a black sports bra. So that's it. I'm happy with this one. This is probably my favorite yet. My first one was biker shorts, and they were really short. And I learned I do not like biker shorts. They're just not comfortable for me lounging or working out in. Perhaps like if they were longer maybe, but it really deters me from buying any more workout shorts. And then the next one was a longer pair of pants, but they didn't feel like this. And I do like it. And it has a matching really cute scallop sports bra. But that sports bra has removable padding. And I've decided I am against removable pads in sports bras. Like, I will never buy any more that aren't sewn in or, like, permanent or whatever. So, okay, I'm going to go work in my garden. I'll show you what I'm doing. So, here is my lunch. I'm having leftovers. This is some grilled pork, steamed broccoli, and peas. And then I think I'm going to add a little... He likes to bark at dogs on TV. Rio, seriously? Okay, anyways, I think I'm going to add some chimichurri sauce also. And to be honest, I wanted to go get something to eat so bad. My husband's not here today, but I am forcing myself to eat this, and we're cooking tonight, so it'll be fine. And this was like really good pork, so there's no reason not to eat it. Oh, I have to tell you my complaint. I bought Bounty paper towels, which is not the norm for me. I really like Brawny. But for one thing, I didn't realize they weren't pick a size. And for two, this is just like too big. It's, I swear, our Brownie are like 3/4 of this size. So I waste so much. It's not like I'm eating wings every night. Just had to rant there. Okay, it's time to go plant all these bad boys outside. It's been about 2.5 weeks from indoor seeds. And out of everything, I only have these 4 that didn't sprout. So I'll probably just add more seeds in there and redo them. But I had to redo my chart. Luckily, I had a screen grab from a video because it fell on the floor and one of my dogs ate it. So I'm gonna go plant these outside. It stopped raining, but the soil will be moist, so shouldn't be too hard. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, my garden is planted, and I have to be honest, I usually really enjoy getting out here and working in my garden, but I did not enjoy it today. I ran out of room, so I put some stuff just in pots. But I think I didn't enjoy it because I didn't have a solid plan. And I had 72 of those little pods to plant. Like each one of these is a little pod. And I had no plan, and I didn't have enough space with what I was already growing. There's overflow pot too. And then these as well. But like, you know, I wrote down, let me show you. So like I wrote down how everything was in the pods, and then I was gonna like map it. But I got out here and I got so frustrated that I didn't even do that. And I was making like these little signs. But I guess since I ran out of room, like now I don't know where anything is, to be honest. I don't think a lot of it is going to do and I say I don't think it's going to do very well because even when I was planting it, some of them were like coming out and they seemed really dry. I think I either should have planted them a while ago or I should have been watering them more in that thing. You know, I'm new to gardening, so we'll see how it turns out. But like, this arugula is not looking too bad. Something's getting it. I just cleaned it up. And that part, I cleaned up my lemongrass. That part I enjoyed. I just didn't enjoy planting the new stuff. Which my arrow garden broke, so I had to bring my dill out here. And we'll see if that survives. And then same, this was the bell pepper that was growing inside. I had to plant it outside. And I didn't even realize it already has 2 more bell peppers. But yeah, that arrow garden died. And unfortunately, there's only a 1-year warranty, and mine's like 1.5 years old. So anyhow, but I got a bell pepper coming up there. And I got 2, what are these? Like banana peppers, and then 2 gypsy peppers, 1 little sad jalapeno. I'm not even showing it, but that's it. And my first full-size tomato finally, like late enough, and I'm still getting a few grape tomatoes. But anyhow, and my basil is still doing pretty good. My mint is actually doing better now. I think it likes the cooler weather. I don't know, but it's about to rain again. And like I said, super frustrating day. I guess I just felt like I had to do this chore, even though it's like raining and everything. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to rain again. But as soon as I came out here and started working, wouldn't you know it, it freaking starts raining. So yeah, there's that. So I was also like rushing. So anyhow, I hope it all turns out. I hope I at least get something. I don't want to harp on my garden any longer, but I do want to point out 2 differences. Okay, so this plant was one that's been out here the whole summer, and I bought it like as a little plant, but I never cut the top off until like before we went to Italy. And then that's what even prompted this to spur, and then I'm finally getting the pepper, right? Well, when this one was growing inside, I thought it was spinach. So I was constantly cutting it, and I was using the leaves as spinach, which is funny since it's obviously not spinach now. But that's why it looks more like a bush and less like one stalk. And I had always been told that, but I just didn't do it. So that's why all these pepper plants are just straight up. Apparently when they're little, you really need to cut a lot to make these branches start. So that's a prime example of that. So next season, I'll definitely cut all my peppers. And like I said, I only cut all these peppers right before I went to Italy because my thought was, I haven't gotten anything yet. It's not going to hurt. And sure enough, when I came back, everything was in bloom. Granted, I still haven't gotten a lot, but they look a hell of a lot better. Okay, so do y'all want to see something absolutely pathetic? What are y'all doing? Are you crying? Have you been crying? What are y'all doing? You put your ball under there and now you can't get it out? It's Rio's favorite game, to put his ball places he can't get it out. And don't feel sorry for him, because he does it on purpose. It's fun. He likes to put it anywhere. He will shove it in a shoe. He'll shove it, like, if he has a hole, he likes to shove it in there. Anywhere that it's hard to, like, get out and play with, that's what he absolutely loves. It's like a game to him. He does it by himself, like, constantly. Like, if I take off my shoes, he'll try to put his ball in it. Okay, I just finished working out, and I didn't record it because I figured maybe y'all would get bored seeing my workouts, like, all the time. But this was day 3 of the 6-day, like, winter break program. I know it's not winter, it's like an old one from last year. But it's by far the hardest I've ever done. It was fun, but I had to pause it and, like, get my breath a lot of times. It was just so winded. But I wanted to hop on because I was super proud of my stats. Let me show you. So that is the highest volume I've ever done in one workout. I'm so excited. And it didn't even take me that long, like 35 minutes for that many pounds. That's not bad. My watch with my heart rate tells me I burned 262 calories, which sounds way more accurate than that. But the moves were really, I've never done a program like this. She called it change, whereas like block 1's had 2 moves. Then block 3 had a new move plus the 2 previous, so it kept adding on. But, and like the time went down in each block, so if that makes any sense. But if you happen to have a tonal, I highly recommend the winter break 6-day challenge. Okay. So who all knows this place? My husband was coming from Austin, so he brought us a treat. This was a surprise. I'd never had one. You can see I already nibbled. It is a lemon cream bar. Lemon cheese bar.
Lemon cream cheese bar.
Lemon cream cheese bar. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. But it tastes like key lime pie, but lemon cheesecake. I really, really like it. But I only took a nibble off that. And instead, I'm going to have my kolache, which my favorite is pineapple cream cheese. So here's the kolaches, and I'm going to eat half of it. I just got done working out, and I feel super shaky. And surprisingly, even when I did WW points, kolaches aren't that high in points, and they're not like crazy calories like you would think. I think one of these is like 180 calories. Oh, excuse me, 180 calories, so not bad. That's probably way worse, but anyways, I'm gonna eat this. So looky here, she's back. The lights are on. Well, it will come on, and the pump is working. Like, it had no power, but my husband fixed it. There was a loose wire and he soldered it. Isn't that impressive? And I have started dinner. We're having this Mexican hamburger casserole, and we've never had this. I'm not sure where I tore this out. It's been in my collection for years and years. I've made similar, just not this specific recipe, and I'm kind of just using the recipe as a guide, not exact. But I have a can of fire roasted tomato rotel. I have a can of just peppers and tomatoes, just store-bought brand. Sorry, my throat's itchy. A can of corn, a can of pinto beans, and then almost 2 pounds of ground beef. And I just seasoned it up with a whole bunch of Mexican flavor seasonings, and I'm gonna put that into my greased casserole. And then I'm gonna make a homemade cornbread topping to go on top. Bake that, and then I'm gonna make some pico de gallo to go on top. Okay, here's what it looks like. It's about to go in the oven that's at 350 for 30 minutes. It's a really thin layer of cornbread. I wasn't quite sure how much of a dish, but my meat mixture is thick too. So I guess I maybe should have doubled the cornbread mixture, but to be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna rise up a lot. Who knows? We'll see. So this is what it looks like out of the oven. It was bubbling up on the sides, but I realized once I put it in that I was putting away all my ingredients and I still had oil left. I totally forgot to put the oil in the cornbread, so I hope it's okay. I did top it at the last 5 minutes with some low-fat Mexican, what kind is it? Darn it. I'm sorry, I'm like losing it today. Light Mexican blend from Trader Joe's. And then I made some homemade pico de gallo I'm gonna top it with, some light sour cream, and some avocado. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And the meat is running all out from under it.
but I'm sure it'll be delicious. I think maybe I shouldn't have added a second can of tomatoes, made it a little too watery. But all in all, it looks yummy. I have a little bit of sour cream, pickle, avocado, and some blue corn tortilla chips. I'll show you what it looks like once so we didn't actually eat that much of it, but you can tell quite a bit of liquid is coming out. But anyways, I'll let you know what it tastes like.
Okay, so it is the next day and I totally forgot to close out my video last night. I apologize. But that meal was really, really, really good. And I know I said maybe I wouldn't add as much tomato, but don't do that. It was perfect. If I would have waited, like it was straight out of the oven when I scooped it, all other portions, once it was cold and I reheated it, they didn't have that much liquid at all. So it was really good. And if you noticed, I did not add all my calorie screens. I don't want to say I'm not tracking because that's not totally true, but I'm just trying to make better choices overall and not have to track, because that's not sustainable. I've been tracking for a year, so I've just, I'll kind of keep up with it in my head more or less. So sometimes you may see screens when I'm worried about it. Sometimes you may not. But I'll probably do a big video on my future and weight loss journey, because I do think I'm going to change it up and maybe try to build some muscle. So, okay, bye.